Lewes is a town proud of its past. We mentioned that earlier in the show. The history here matters. So, it's time to bring you to a place all about preserving pieces of the past. Lewes Mercantile Antiques, sitting on 2nd Street.
The mall of sorts has been in existence since 1991 and carries everything from antiques to collectibles to vintage items. Now, when you step inside, you'll see there's something for everyone.
Antiques of all kinds, a vast variety of vintage, pieces of both the past and the present. It's quite the collection at Lewes Mercantile Antiques.
We have 28 vendors and we sell antiques, collectibles, vintage items, even some new items. You can come here and you can find furniture, antique prints, jewelry, decorative, any kind of decorative items, lots of glassware, kitchen items, ornaments, Christmas ornaments throughout the whole year.
3,400 square feet of space, and every spot is stocked with items that have individual stories.
I know a lot of folks are excited when they come in here to know the history of the piece, who owned this before, how did it get here? So it's you're bringing home this history, you're bringing home something that you know is well made, it goes beyond just like a certain look,
Whether folks are drawn in for the furniture, the jewelry, maybe they want to get some glassware, store manager Kim DeSico says it's their memories that make it magical.
It's oh, my grandmother had this, or my mother had this, or, it's a little rough on folks when they come in and say, oh, I have this, from my childhood. So that can be a little difficult. But yeah, it brings back a lot of memories.
Sharing in that moment for Kim is something special.
Well, it's exciting to be part of that for them, to be able, it's a great, they walked in here, found that thing they've been looking for forever. And to be part of that is wonderful. It's great. This doesn't feel so much like a store as opposed to, you're rooting around in grandma's attic or something like that.
Attics can be overwhelming, though, and so for this spot, Kim offers a little bit of navigational advice.
I tell people to go down the second aisle first and then come back and swing around, and that way you can get to see everything.
Lewes Mercantile Antiques is the only place in town where you can get one of these Lewes flags. It covers my entire wingspan. How is that for city pride?
Because, when it comes to Lewes, what's not to love?
I like it because it's so quaint. It's just, I love the history of it. You can walk down any street and you can go back 300 years. So everybody's super nice down here too. So it's a really nice place to live and work.
And like each and every item here, when it's got a deep story, it really is something seriously special.
And Kim estimates the oldest items here are from the 1800s and up. Just fun to go in and snoop around.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's just cool.
Yeah, absolutely.